Okay, so in SD, how can a woman maintain her confidence when an attractive woman walks into the room?
Well, I believe all women are beautiful and we are unique in every way. So if you see a woman that's walking by and she's so beautiful, the only thing you can do is, wow, she's beautiful, I'm also beautiful, and call it a day. Personally, I'm a person that I don't really focus much on the beauty of girls because I already know at the end of the day we all are bad bitches, in our own ways, and we shouldn't compete with each other. We shouldn't feel any type of jealousy with each other. The only thing we should do is empower each other, compliment each other, because that gives us motivation. Like, I would rather have a compliment from a girl than a guy.
Mm-hmm.
That means so much better.
It means a lot more.
A lot more better. And if another girl's telling you a compliment, you feel that confidence. Like, damn, this beautiful girl told me I'm beautiful or I'm sexy. And like, wow.
That means you're beautiful. Like,
exactly.
Because a guy, he's just trying to get in your pants. A girl's just being genuine. Like, you're pretty.
Yeah, that's correct. And it sucks, though, because I've had experience with other girls that feel a type of way when I get attention. And I'm like, hey, you're beautiful, too. You will stand out. You stand out to anyone. You just got to think that. Can't start thinking and saying, oh, he doesn't like me. Oh, he's not looking at me. I go to any club or any restaurant, I'm going to walk the walk and I'm going to focus on having a good time. I'm not going to focus on if a guy thinks I'm pretty or not.
Oh, we noticed that for sure, that you're very outgoing. Without even drinking, she was on the freaking couch.
Oh my, yeah, she was. Yeah, she got in trouble.
I was honestly, what's it called, inspired. I was like, I wish I didn't have to drink and I could be standing like you dancing. You're like, I'm just having a good time.
Yeah, I mean, you
jumping up on the furniture?
I wasn't jumping in the furniture. I just needed to see the view. But it was so dark.
You were checking out the
Yeah, it was like pitch black.
And the competition?
No, I just wanted to see everyone because obviously you're looking at different men. I'm like, oh, who can I like approach if anything? I'm also that person that I have no problem like approaching to the guy. I have that confidence. Because at the same time, if you're going out, it's like, I'm not saying a test or anything, but you get a little bit of experience how you approach a man, what you can say, what you can, and it gives you like confidence, if that makes sense. So that's how I see it. But yeah, I mean, I was just on top just to see, and also there was like a guy next to me and I did not want to like sit next to him, so I had to like get up. But
you don't have to. And I love how they didn't tell her to get off. They just told her to be careful because she took off her shoes.
Yeah, I took off my shoes. I mean, I always try to have a good time. After a long week of working and doing what I have to do, I gotta like have fun.
Yeah.
And it's funny though, because my friends laugh all the time, but they love my energy. I'm like, yeah.
A couple of drinks in and I'll be on that energy, but it was also rainy that day, so.
You need a couple cocktails to get you going?
Yeah. Then I'll be friendly and laughing. I don't know about being on tables, but.
Oh yeah, tables different. I mean, I have my experience like drinking like Hennessy. Ooh, Hennessy definitely gives you a different vibe. And Casamigos and doing not crazy things, but I had a great time also drinking in the summer of last year. But I noticed like the difference, like when you're sober and when you're drinking, it's two different vibes, but they're still great no matter what.
One is false though. That's why I stopped drinking, because I knew like I needed to learn to be outgoing and like that without depending on alcohol.
Yeah.
But I agree about the whole like girls supporting girls. Like you need to stop comparing yourself. Like if she has bigger boobs, if her eyes are nicer, like has nicer legs, like that's good for her, but like you have your uniqueness as well. I had to learn that over time. Like with social media, it can be so toxic, and like comparing yourself to like Kylie and like Kendall, like even though everything's photoshopped, it's still like they're gorgeous, yeah, but they're not you, you know? You're never going to be them. They're never going to be you. So there's no need to be like catty and hateful and like bring yourself down when it comes to that kind of stuff.
I think women, when they see another girl come in, they feel a type of way where they think like, oh, the man is going to like her more than me because of whatever she has. Bigger boobs or bigger butts. And I've noticed that before. But like as a person, you have to like mentally prepare yourself and say like, I'm going to be happy with what I have.
Yeah.
Like, I'm happy for what I have. I don't have much bust, but it's okay for me. I don't mind. I don't have much of the booty, and I really can't because of the pageant, but I love my body no matter what, and I always tell myself that someone one day is going to love it. Like, I've seen a model, Brazilian model. She was so gorgeous. She's obviously has a little body, but she doesn't have much to offer.
But it compliments her.
Everyone compliments her, but her boyfriend, I think it was her husband, I forgot his name, but he played soccer. And the way he looked at her, like she was the prettiest woman in that room. That feeling told me there's still hope that there's going to be a man to love what you have.
And what
no matter what.
I literally tell myself, like you said, like if there's a guy, like if I have a guy and he's more interested in the girl with the bigger boobs, then go for the bigger boobs. See if she's going to entertain you as well.
Does that bother you?
No.
If you like the guy?
No. Because I know a guy, like I've had guys that are really into me and like their type would be like thicker and stuff. But because of the person I am, they're more drawn to me. So it makes me feel good. Like I don't need all of that, you know, to impress a guy. Like if they really like you, they like you. And those body features don't matter.
It's your personality.
Yeah.
How you talk to them.
100.
Definitely.
Well, confidence, I always say confidence comes from knowing what you know how to do and doing it really well. And at the end of the day, loving yourself, valuing yourself. If you're spending your time with people that aren't reciprocating mutual interest or not treating you the way you want to be treated, you got to have the confidence to go where you're celebrated, not just sticking around where people are merely tolerating you. So whether you're a guy or a girl, if you're not feeling confident, if you're hanging out with people that don't make you feel like they appreciate or value you, then go spend your time with people who do. If you're a woman and you're insecure and you think, hey, the girls are prettier in here, go talk to, in your case, you have no problem going and talking to a guy. The reality is it's a numbers game. Most people that you meet, you're not going to really click with. You know, if you're a guy, most of the women that you like, they're not going to like you back. And vice versa. As a woman, most of the guys you like are probably not going to be that into you. And I always use the analogy, it's like how often do you meet a new best friend? It's just something that it doesn't happen every day. And so if you have a low opinion of yourself, you'll tend to hang out with people that validate your low opinion of yourself. And then it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy versus, I don't like the way these people are treating me, or they don't feel like they're enthusiastic about hanging out with me or wanting to go do something. So go spend your time where people are excited to see you. Or they're like, hell yeah, I'd love to hang out with you. If it's a girl, hell yeah, I'd love to go out on a date with you. If it's one of your buddies, hey, let's go have a beer, go to lunch. Sure, let's do it. Let's catch up. It's been a while. So that's part of loving yourself, is recognizing when people don't love and value and moving out of that environment into an environment where you are valued and celebrated. If you're in a club or at a party and you don't feel welcome, or you don't feel like people want you there or care to hear what you have to say, go find your tribe. Sometimes you got to create what you want to be a part of.
All right. But don't be toxic about it. Don't be toxic about it. Because I've seen people, like, I believe no one's ugly, everyone's beautiful.
But to somebody will find them beautiful.
It's the eye in the beholder, something like that. And I just known there's like girls, guys, whatever, that would only hang out with people who are less attractive than them. And they would feel their best because, like, obviously they're the most good looking one. And then when they get involved with like attractive people, they're like the most insecure ever. And I feel like that's so toxic. Like, you shouldn't do that.
Yeah, you see that a lot with women. You see a really hot girl,
and all
of her friends are fat, dumpy, out of shape, or not very attractive.
That could also be because it's hard. Like, I feel like pretty girls, every girl's pretty, whatever. But pretty girls, it's hard to become friends with other pretty girls because they're always competing. So,
and they're mean.
Yeah, they're mean. But that's why all my friends are gorgeous, but the most humble people I've ever met.
Same. My friends, when we dress up, we look great. We look bad. And I have like a Brazilian friend. She has a body. Oh my God. She's gorgeous every time. And we support each other. And I remember when it was her birthday, she was doing a ponytail and I also was doing my ponytail. She was helping me do my edges. We were looking so great. Like things like that. And like those are the friends that I've been friends with for like more than 5 years. Those are the friendships I hold on to. And we look amazing. 2 of them is like in a relationship. 1 of them isn't. But you got to hold on to friendships like that. I've had new friendships where the friend will feel a type of way about my beautiness, and I don't like that sometimes because we are both pretty. They would tend to do that and like show it a certain way or say some like words, phrases that I always hated. Oh, like, why you're dressing like that? We're just going to the game. Or like, why you're going all out? I'm like, I'm not going all out. I'm just saying this is how I am. I look good, I feel good, and I dress the part. First impression.
So she wants you to make yourself less attractive so she doesn't feel inferior.
Possibly. And that happened 3 times. Back in New York and in Miami. And I don't like that. Mm-hmm. Like, if you want to look good, great. I'm going to look good too. But it's not me to show off. It's just the kind of person I am. My parents, especially my mother, always taught me, don't be going out looking crazy because you don't know who's watching you and you don't know who might just approach you. God forbid you're going to see someone famous or whatever. Like 2 years ago, I was walking in, I think, close to Brickell, and I saw Miss Bolivia. I was like, damn, and I looked great that day. I was like, finally, I have a picture. Like, I don't look that bad. Like, you just never know who you might meet or what connection you can make. It's always good to, like, look good, but don't go overly, obviously. Like, if you're going to the store, you're not going to wear heels. But if you're going to a party with heels, if you're going to the store, like a nice romper, gym clothes,
I agree.
Stuff like that.
I like being put together in, like, the most simple way. Like, the gym fits. I might not work out, but it just looks so put together. Put on, like, a nice watch.
And it's comfortable.
Yeah, it's comfortable, cute.
Well, you got a nice figure, so that's important.
Thanks.
Versus somebody that's spilling out everywhere, and you see people like, yeah, yoga pants, babe, aren't your thing.
They can rock it, I think. But I agree.
Some guys do like that, though.
They do.
Guys like big women.
Are you that type of guy who likes that?
I like fit and trim. Because, like we were talking about the other day, it's my experience dating women that don't exercise and have no interest in it. The longer you're together, eventually you're like, oh, shit, I haven't been to the gym in a month. It just happens slowly. Or like we were talking about with Dominic. Mm-hmm. Dominic lost 30 pounds of muscle, and his clothes, you can just tell from the videos we did a year ago versus the ones we've done in recent months. Yeah. He's totally shrunk because he's gotten comfortable.
Well, he has a baby too, so he probably doesn't have much time.
He has time. He has all of his gym equipment in his garage.
Oh yeah, he has to have discipline himself in order to do that.
He doesn't care because he thinks it doesn't matter. And then now Ashley's starting to work out again, and she's playfully needling him about that. Mm. But if he just keeps going as the months and years roll by, he's already got a little pot belly. I mean, literally, he grabbed it on video. He's like, he grabbed his rolls. Gosh. I was like, damn, dude.
That's hilarious.
That's what happens. People get in a relationship. They let themselves go.
No. Like, for the future, I know if I'm in a relationship, we both are going to the gym. We're going to make that a priority.
I inspire to be a
best to date somebody that already is working out. Because if you're trying to motivate them, you can for a while, but their natural set point is to be lazy and not to work out. You waking up and going to bed together every night. You're spending all your free time together. Eventually, it's just, we'll go to the gym tomorrow, baby. I want to just cuddle. Let's order some takeout. Let's just watch a movie and stay in. Open a bottle of wine. And the next thing you know, you haven't worked out in Dominic's case almost a year now. Actually, a little over a year.
Jeez.
He's got a big gut, and he's pretty scrawny. And he laughs about it. And his wife laughs with him, but now she's working out again. She's half his age.
Mm-hmm. That's dangerous.
You can't just let yourself go, especially with a hot younger wife like that.
Correct. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if you've seen it on TikTok, but I've seen couples on TikTok that are doing the challenges where obviously they're a little big and they want to lose weight. So together they go to the gym, they start eating healthier, they're in that weight loss journey. And it's amazing to see that both of them just changed. And together they're growing to become a better person, but also on the healthy side. And I don't know what motivated them, but obviously they're getting paid for their videos and they have like over 1 million followers. So they're going to continue to do it. So they're not going to slack off.
Mm-hmm.
But you're going to have couples where they're going to slack off, like in this case, Dominic, and other couples are, you know what? We're going to make it happen.
I inspire to be that couple. I've always wanted to be a gym couple. So cute.
Gym couples are fun. I mean, when you're fit, you feel good, you're healthier, and you're more lighter, you have energy, and that's what you need in an everyday.
Better sex life, too, because you're both in shape.
Exactly. Better.
Confident.
Confident when it comes to work. You're not, like, down. You're up and running. All that kind of stuff. It's really good to do that. My mom tries to, but she has so much work. And she's like, I'm trying to do you. When I started doing my drinks, she wanted to do the same thing. And when she came over, I remember she was not drinking it, but she saw me drink it every day. She said, just show me the recipe. I was like, but you got to try it. No, not today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, Ma, you got to try it. She didn't want to do it, but supposedly she was doing it back home. But, yeah.
My mom was on the same boat. She always claimed that she was going to work out. She has so many machines. Every Christmas, her husband buys her new workout machines, like treadmills, like dumbbells, all that stuff. I'm like, you've used them? No. They're brand new, dusted.
She definitely could make like a gym downstairs, put
She
some
has a
mirrors
gym
or something.
in the garage. I'm like, Ma. She's like, I'm going to do it tomorrow. In the morning. It's that I got tired. I'm like, okay.
Oh, I hear that often too. Oh, Lord.
I'm like, all right. So
that's what I'm talking about. Because that's her story.
Mm-hmm.
That's the story that she uses to justify not doing anything.
Yeah. And she wanted to do the juicing when I was doing the juicing. I was like, let's do it. She's like, yeah, it's expensive. I'm like, it's going to be worth it, though.
I think when it comes, when Corey was saying about finding someone that would match your energy to go to the gym, it is difficult because I've had situations where I would be on my grind going to the gym 5 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock a.m. Like I was on a grind last year. And I remember when I spoke to certain guys, they would like laugh about it, like, oh, you did that, like that's too much, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, you're an athlete, you do it worse than me, one. But like when they're off days, they wouldn't really go to the gym because they would take a rest. I wouldn't have off days, I would still go because that's the discipline I have and I felt good. But I always had someone to like comment about it and I always hated it. And until like I found someone that was still in the same route and he kind of like pushed me, yeah, that's good, you should be working out. I'm like, damn, like I hope one day like I find a guy like that will push me and we do it together and not comment or laugh about having a routine so I can like feel better, look better, you know?